Hello everyone. My name is Berkay. Today I have prepared a presentation and I will talk about how does Tesla ensure its purchasing activities are environmentally friendly. First of all, I'd like to define what means environmentally friendly purchasing. So this is a set of business practices that involve different stages of business activities. So this is also called green or sustainable purchasing. Uh, Simply it means buying or procuring supplies that could be goods and services that have zero minimal impact on the environment basically. So for instance, government of Canada has established four-step procedures to manage and implement environmentally friendly purchasing. So these steps include implementing or updating the current uh, the existing uh, greening government policies the, and to reduce this carbon level basically, or developing implementing new procurement requirements. And the third part is the training the employees uh, to show them like how to make your business practices environmentally friendly. And the fourth step is implementing or establishing new measures such as different policies, engaging with companies, and reporting basically. And how does Tesla fit uh, in this equation? So Tesla basically laid this out their uh, in their mission statement to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. So it tells us a lot of things actually about the company. So in the book that we use in the class, it says Supply will be at the forefront of sustainability initiatives, and senior management will expect Supply to work with suppliers to identify solutions for the sustainability challenges they face. And the other thing is, some or again in the book, the author Johnson mentioned this. Some organizations rely on third-party certifications to ensure that suppliers have acceptable sustainability performances supported by adequate business process. The most popular standards include ICO 14001 for environmental management and SA 8000 for social sustainability, which include human rights and practices. So we know that in Tesla's uh, Tesla's company manuals, they implement ICO 14001 standards. So that's a commitment for the company for the environmental cause, basically. And I would like to mention some news reports about Tesla and the environmentally purchasing activities. And one of them is from Ross Kerber of Reuters news agency. So in this news, Ross Kerber mentioned that Tesla re-entered S&P 500 ESG index after detailing climate risk assessment and ESG supply chain strategies, boosting basically their enhancing their environmental score. So this reflects improved transparency in green procurement like sustainable materials and low emission manufacturing. Also, like I would like to say what means ECG index. So basically ECG index is an index, is a benchmark that measures the performance of companies that meet specific environmental, social, or governance criteria. And the index was done by S&P. So, and this other news, other news article from David Shepardson of Reuters news agency, we see that Tesla produced nearly 34 million metric tons of greenhouse gas credits. So another quick note. So greenhouse gas credits is also known as carbon credits, are tradable units that represent uh, GHG emission reduced or removed. So basically, that is another positive sign of Tesla and their commitment to the environmental friendly purchasing and their business practices. Thank you so much for listening me.
My name is Ranjot Singh. In this video, I will explain how Tesla reduce the carbon footprint of purchasing activity. First is renewable energy. Tesla's biggest step is use renewable energy in its operations and supply chain. In the 2024 Tesla Impact Report showed major investment in solar power and renewable energy contracts for gigafactories in Texas, Nevada, and Berlin. By running these facilities on clean electricity that are lower emission tied to production the part and materials by the second is impact on purchase goods which when suppliers also use renewable energy the carbon intensity of battery cells, vehicles and parts and raw materials decrease. This means Tesla reduce emissions across its entire supply chain, not just in its own factories. The third one is purchasing theory. This explores the idea of total cost of ownership and which looks at long-term environmental costs, just not price. Tesla's renewable energy focus helps reduce these hidden costs. At the end, in short, Tesla improves its purchasing carbon footprint by using renewable energy.
Hi, I'm Sonia Devi, and today I'm explaining how Tesla saves money through sustainable practices and purchasing practices. Tesla shows that environmental responsibility can also create major financial benefits. Firstly, I would say that Tesla's battery recycling program is one of its biggest cost savers. By recovering lithium, nickel, cobalt, and copper from old batteries, Tesla also reduces the need to buy expensive new materials and protect itself from unstable global prices. To add more, this closed loop supply chain directly cuts material costs and waste. Second, I would say that Tesla uses vertical integration. Instead of buying battery cells from suppliers, Tesla makes many components in house. This avoids supplier markups, reduces defects, and gives Tesla full control over the environmental practices and standards. It is a strong example of strategic sourcing lowering long-term costs. Third, I will say that Tesla reduces energy and utility expenses. It's also used renewable energy and energy efficient technology like AI controlled and other many systems which saves thousands of megawatt hours every year. So Tesla also streamlines its logistics. It reduces packaging waste, source material close to factories, and consolidates supplier. For example, the Shanghai Gigafactory diverts all waste from landfills, cutting disposals expensive significantly. Overall, I would say that Tesla sustainable purchasing, recycling, vertical integration, energy efficiency, and better logistics prove that all green practices not only help the environment but also save the company billions through the smarter and cleaner procurement. Thank you.
For this part of the presentation, I'll be focusing on how Tesla can strengthen sustainability in its purchasing and supply management activities. Even though Tesla has made major progress with renewable energy and cleaner manufacturing, there are still several opportunities to reduce environmental impact through better purchasing practices. First, Tesla could conduct more frequent and detailed sustainability audits across its supplier base. Johnson et al. Highlight that strong supplier evaluation systems should include environmental criteria like emissions, waste management, and energy usage. By adding these metrics to their supplier scorecards, Tesla can make sure its partners are meeting the same environmental standards that the company promotes. Another important improvement is adopting circular procurement. This means sourcing materials that are recyclable, reusable, or remanufactured. Johnson et al. Explained that circular purchasing reduces life cycle costs and decreases environmental damage. For Tesla, using aluminum or lithium recovered from recycled batteries is a great example. This minimizes mining emissions and helps build a closed-loop supply chain. Transportation emissions are another area where Tesla can improve. Because Tesla operates a global supply chain, shipping components across long distances adds to Scope 3 emissions. Johnson et al. Suggests that localizing suppliers helps reduce both carbon output and lead times. Creating regional supplier hubs near Tesla's gigafactories, especially for high-volume components like battery cells, would support this goal. Tesla could also benefit from using AI-powered procurement systems. According to Johnson et al., e-procurement increases transparency and supports data-driven decision-making. With AI tools, Tesla could compare environmental impacts between suppliers, track sustainability compliance, and predict potential environmental risks. Finally, Tesla can encourage suppliers to innovate by offering incentives for meeting higher environmental standards. Johnson et al. Note that collaborative relationships help suppliers invest in long-term sustainable technologies. Tesla could offer preferred contracts or joint development opportunities to suppliers who significantly reduce their emissions. And to address packaging waste, in Tesla's inbound logistics, the company could move toward biodegradable or reusable packaging. By standardizing packaging requirements across all suppliers, Tesla can reduce landfill waste and improve overall sustainability. Overall, these purchasing improvements, rooted in the principles from Johnson et al. And Tesla's own sustainability goals, would help the company further reduce its environmental footprint while strengthening its supply chain.